So I just pulled up to the trailhead, and I'm on the North Country Trail, going to do the Manistee River Loop, where you go, half of it's on the Manistee Riverside, the other half's North Country Trail. I'm actually heading to do the North Country Trail first, and I'll loop around, come back to the Manistee, and that's what we're going to do. Actually, this is the scenery. I was actually here once before to run the North Country Trail relay race, and this is part of where we ran. So I'm planning to trying to do at least 10 miles today, at least 9, set up camp, and then pretty much finish the second half tomorrow. I think this is the fork in the road, so I gotta find out where I'm going. This is pretty much what I'm walking on. That's a pretty good drop over there. But anyways, yep. Originally, my roommate Matt was supposed to come with me, but I had a scheduling conflict and I had to switch the date around. So unfortunately, I had to go earlier or not at all. And he couldn't switch the date. I would much rather have someone with me, but it was now or never. So I'm out here by myself, and hey, look, we got our first sign here. Let's see what it says. North Country Trail. Let's find out which way we want to go. So we're at the Red Hill Lookout. One of the first trail markers that I've seen so far, which is encouraging. Which means you're going the right direction. But let's see this lookout for ourselves. So we're approaching the lookout. Let's see what there is to see here. I'm gonna put my stick over here. Alright. And that is the view. So we are pretty much surrounded by all that in every direction. So yeah, knock on wood, I don't get lost, because of that would be a pain to navigate through. That is a really cool view though. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. So we're about about an hour in. I haven't really worked out how many miles yet, but I guess maybe 2 or 3 miles. I'm actually making pretty good time. I'm pretty happy with my pace so far. But every hour, we take a break. And it's beef jerky time and trail mix. So this is the jerky I made. Just for this trip. And it is delicious because I make awesome jerky. As well as trail mix, also special made just for this trip. I haven't seen anyone here yet. Like right before I got on the trail, I saw like these old couple, but no one on the trail. There's really no sign of anyone here. Yep, kind of alone in the woods. Break's over, back on the road, and we are still walking. We're trying to find Sheep Ranch Road, which is going to be the North Countryside Trail. It's got these blue markers. Tells you you're still on the trail. which is great. The trail's pretty obvious. I mean, this thing didn't get here by itself, so you know you're on the trail, but it's kind of hard to determine how far you've gone because there's no landmarks or no mile postings. So I have to use road and streams to gauge where I'm at. And the next one is for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles. And it's that road. So that's where we're trying to head to. And then after that, there's a creek where we can refill on water, hopefully. If not, then we'll have to either go without water tonight or ration our water so we can make it over the other side, or go to the other side and get more water. Depends on how much water I have when we get there. Oh, check that out. I'm gonna go check that out. I think that's a campsite. Actually, this is one of the designated campsites. It's actually kind of goes trail is that way. It's kind of cool because it's kind of like on an island. So like this one part of land that sticks up over everything else. They have these campsites around here that you can stay at, or you can just set up camp anywhere you want. We'll have to see if I can run into a good campsite. If not, I'll just have to set up my hammock anywhere I can find it and make camp, which I'll probably do around 4, 5 at the latest, because in the woods it gets dark pretty early because the sunlight can't shine through. So I gotta hurry because I gotta get to where I want to get before that time. So we made it to Sheep Ranch Road. At least we think, because that right there is the only road that I can think of. So we pretty much went from here to here in like less than 2 hours, so we're making really good time. Just to make sure though, if the trail hooks left and then right, and I run on this road, then we know we're on the right trail, or at least that we're in the right area. So we'll see where this trail goes, or turns. I think something died here. Oh. Yep. Second break. Look at that. I don't know if I can catch it. Anyways, it's about more than halfway empty. Or, on the positive side, a little less than halfway full. But my biggest fear is just running out of water. So, if you look on the map, you can't really see it. Here we go. So that was the road where we went. We just did this loop, so we're somewhere over here. There should be a creek here, and if not there, there should definitely be a creek there. So I'm going to guess I'm going to drink at least a liter before the day is out. So I'll be able to refill that liter and then have enough water for camp, because I got to cook with it too. So in total, I got a little over 2 liters of water on me. Alright, so I'm almost halfway empty on that, so I gotta start worrying about finding water. I don't like not having water. I hate being thirsty. Food supply's still good though. Actually, I might have brought too much. So, next intersection should be West Sweet Ravine Road. Ravine, I hope that means water. And if not, there's Eddington Creek. Hopefully, they'll have some water there. We made it to West Sweet Ravine Road. It's pretty much went from here all the way up here. So we've been, oh wait, up there. So we've been making pretty good progress. I'm hoping a little bit further north there's a creek. If not, we'll have to do this creek, which looks like it's about a mile or two away. We fill there. Unfortunately, the easy water isn't there, dried up. So we're gonna have to do the hike to the real creek to get water. Luckily, still got plenty of water left, so not too concerned about it. So I keep seeing these trees that are scuffed up. You can see it right there. And I know bears do that sometime. This isn't the first one I've seen. I've seen a couple of them. Bad news bears, if they're around. Because I don't want to say hi to any of them. If you listen, you can hear the water right there. Yay! Not dying of dehydration. Awesome. So here's that creek we were talking about. So I refill my canteen here. I'll either drop a tablet in there to purify it, and then I'll be able to drink it in half an hour, or I can boil it when I set up camp, one of the two. Actually, I'm going to show you something real cool in a quick second. So, time for a little geek out session. Geek out session. You're not supposed to drink water that is stagnant because it breeds bacteria. So this is better than stagnant water. You still have to purify it. But a fun fact, if you don't have one of those filters, what you can do is, if you look here, I actually dug this hole here, and then it filled up with water. But what happened was the water came from this stream and came in over here. But this sand here acts as a filter. So even though that looks nasty, it's actually cleaner than that because it's filtered by this sand barrier. I'm not going to drink it though. I'm just going to boil my water. So, just replenished my water supply. I can't drink any of it yet. I gotta wait at least half an hour. I'll probably drink out of my other canteen for now. Boil it once I set up camp. Just to be... oh wait, how about here? Just to be on the extra safe side. I got about... I want to get across the bridge into the Manistee Trail side before I set up camp. So that's what we're doing now. It's nice knowing that you don't have to worry about water for a little bit. Been hiking since 12 and I ran into several more humans. Apparently this forest isn't as desolate as I thought it was. There's a family of 4, looked like they were going on a day hike. That's pretty. And they said that there were 3 more guys up ahead that were going to the bridge. Speaking of which, I gotta pull up my map, find out which way I'm supposed to be going, because this is the fork I was looking for. Call it a hunch, but I'm pretty sure something died here. I think it might be a Maybe it's a coyote. These are a very small deer. I think it's a coyote though. Made it to the Manistee trailhead, heading toward the suspension bridge, which should be about half a mile away from here. And once I get there, across that bridge, I'm going to focus on finding a place to set up camp. I am actually getting kind of tired. I walked like 10 miles today. So, time to find a camp. Let's see what we have. Oh goodness, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is Manistee River. It's a nice part of about the Manistee side of the trail. Is, it follows the river, and I don't really have to worry about water. Yay, we found the bridge. At the halfway point. Halfway point of our journey. I did about 10 miles today, and I am pooped. And I said as soon as I find a campsite away from the bridge, I'm going to take it. Well, this is where I'm going to be staying for the night. I am pooped. Moved from down there to over here. We got a little fire. And that's my hammock. I like the trees here better, considering I'm in a hammock. So this is some char cloth I made earlier. And some birch bark that I got from a tree. I'm gonna see if we can make a campfire and well, try to clean some water. Come on, light. There we go. Usually, it's not on the, it catches pretty easy. There we go. Yeah, just like that. I caught it. Put that on there. See if we can blow some flames into this. Let it cheat a little bit. And there we got fire. And then we're just going to build this up, and well, after we build it up, we're going to purify some water. So yay, fire making. So I just camped and spent the first night, and I'm leaving. I ended up camping with some very, very drunk people. I took the low ground because I had more trees to set up my hammock. They took the high ground because they had tents and it was flat. There weren't any trees around. Well, yeah, they were very drunk, very funny, and it was just a fiasco. But I'm back on the trail, heading towards the waterfall, and yeah, that's that. That's part of the reason why I want to do the Manistee side second day, because there's plenty of water here. There was really only one place to fill up on Paint Creek side, so here I'm all along the river, so I don't have to worry about water, which is good. This morning we woke up here, my finger is, we went all the way down to here. That's where we're at right now. A little bit farther to go, and then I'm going to drive out of here, but that's the view. Actually, right there is a kayaker. Might just be able to just make my right there. I think I just came across bear poop. Great. So we finally come to the highway, and we are a quarter of a mile away from Red Bridge, which is where I'm going to have lunch, which means we are about a mile away, a mile and a half-ish away from the car, which is where we began. So, our adventure here is almost over. So we started this morning here at camp. We made it all the way down here at the Red Bridge, where we are cooking our lunch, which is just going to be broccoli rice before the trip home. And that's about it. Yep, I'm tired, ready to go home. I would have made it a third day, but I hauled too much ass. I covered too much ground. Yeah, bye. Looks like good thing we came Thursday, because this lot filled up and I'm ready to go home. Done.